How astronauts are kept cooled. Astronauts are water-cooled. A system of tubes seen into the spacesuit carries cool liquid around to keep the astronauts' temperature normal. Is it true? Cosmonauts took off in their underwear? Yes, in the early days of Russian space travel, spacesuits were worn only for spacewalks. Some cosmonauts just wore their underwear at taken-off time. Do astronauts wear spacesuits all the time? No, they wear them for spacewalks and during takeoff landing or when they dock with another craft. The rest of the time, astronauts wear shorts and t-shirts. How do you go to the toilet in a spacesuit? Astronauts often need to wear during takeoff. Women wear an extra absorbent nappy inside their suit. Some men prefer to do this too, but others wear a special sleeve that carries wear to a storage pouch inside the suit. What's on the menu in space? Astronauts either add water to waterless food or they eat ready meals such as stew or pasta. Canned fruit, puddings, biscuits, sweets and gum are all on the menu too. Is it true? Astronauts eat freeze-dried ice cream? No. Astronaut ice cream sold in the shops is not really eaten in space. But on the Mir space station, American astronauts took out an ice cream feast to share with the Russian cosmonauts. Why doesn't the food float away? Everything floats about in space, so meals are eaten from trays stuck to astronauts' clothes. Drinks come in a cup with a lid and are sucked up through a straw. Do astronauts get space sickness? Some astronauts get space sickness. Floating makes many astronauts throw up. And if they're not careful, the sick flies everywhere. Luckily, the sickness wears off after a day or two. How do astronauts wash? The Skylab space station had a shower fitted with a vacuum cleaner to suck off the water, but there is no room for a shower on the shuttle. Astronauts use wet wipes and clean their hair with rinseless shampoo. Is there any spider in space? There were spiders in space. Arabella and Anita had a special mission on Skylab. Scientists wanted to see if space affected how spiders spin webs. Which was the first space station? The first manned space station was Salyut 1, launched in 1971, which had room for 3 crew. It was meant to go into permanent orbit around the Earth, but its orbit was a bit too low. What happens in a space station? Astronauts live in space stations for weeks or even months. They do experiment and find out more about space. They also do lots of exercise to stay fit and healthy. Is it true? Your bones get weaker in space. Yes, this is not serious on short missions, but no one knows what would happen if you spent a year in space. Which is the biggest space station? The International Space Station, ISS, is the biggest ever space station. The first module was launched in 1998 and the space station's parts are being built by 16 countries. Who needs a toolkit in space? Astronauts need tools to build the ISS and repair satellites. In 1993, a space shuttle crew repaired the Hubble Space Telescope.